So AEA Learning Online provides an opportunity for districts and teachers across the state to engage in personalized professional development. To get to the personalized professional development site, you're going to go to training.aealearningonline.org, and you'll see here every teacher in the state has a login. Now, if you don't have one yet, you can get one here for free. It'll just ask you district that you're associated with, things of the like. This is also the place where you can do things that you probably already do. Bloodborne pathogens training, mandatory reporter training, there's ALICE training. There's multiple options on here. So we'll go ahead and log in. And here on your home page, this is where you're going to see trainings that you're already involved with. So these are two trainings that I was teachers of that I no longer need to see these. I'll leave that one. These are other trainings that I'm currently enrolled in. Now, as a teacher, you wouldn't see anything here unless you were currently working on something. So to find any professional development that you want, you can go up here to the catalog. And in the catalog, you can choose which criteria you would like to use to sort. So over here on the left, we have opportunities, in quite a few different regions or different areas. Or down here, you can go to the role you have in a district, and then you can filter that way. You can also look down here in tags. So if you're a AEA, you might have some tagged trainings, things of the like. So let's just go up here, and if I just type in the %, that's just a wildcard. And this now has provided every training that is available. And you can see over here we have quite a few. We're not going to go through each of them. But anything that is brown is this self-paced course, which means it's a collection of modules. If it's blue, it's an individual module. Now, the way this works is it's a modular system. So if you take, for instance, you could take part 1 right here, but if we were to find the self-paced course of the 504 awareness, you're probably going to see at least these two put together. So if you look right here in the paraprofessional, you will see here, this is a collection of all of these modules. So collections of modules are brown, modules are blue, and then district modules are white. So a district module is something that's going to be unique to your district that your district has set up. Now, because I'm in the Heartland district, some of the things that have been set up are unique for Heartland employees. If you're at Southeast Polk or you're at West Des Moines, you're going to see different district modules, assuming that your district has made modules. Now, if they haven't, you just won't see any of those. So we'll go ahead and minimize that, and we'll just start to scroll down. So you'll see this is a module I'm currently working on. I can go in and resume it. So this is, I'm working on this with a different district. We're modifying some things. In my table of contents, you can see here there's 57 pages on ethics for Iowa educators. So it's one of the last Iowa teaching standards that this is referencing. If we go back here, let's see here. We'll go to the catalog again and hit %. You'll see plenty of options. Now, obviously, this isn't an exhaustive list. I mean, this list is finite. There's quite a few opportunities on here, though. So let's say you want to do some bullying prevention. Now, typically in a district, you're going to see bullying prevention done on a district level, where there's going to be multiple professional developments that are going to be dedicated to teaching bullying prevention. It's not to say that you can't have that. If you look in here, you'll see some things that it's associated with. And for now, you can register. This is going to change, but for now, you can register and you can look at the course without anything else. As a district, you might say you need to take bullying prevention before holiday break, during first semester maybe. So now, in your professional development time, you're giving teachers choice. You're allowing them to choose when they do it. You're allowing them freedoms that they wouldn't have if they were just sitting in a room learning about bullying prevention. And that holds a lot of value to the teachers. As you have seen or will see on the brochure, we've seen this happen in districts that have gone to personalized professional development, and they see great gains in teacher engagement. The teachers aren't, they don't feel that they're just doing it as a formality. It's still a formality, but they get to choose. If they would rather do it, let's say they're free some Saturday night, the kids are out, they can do it then. They don't have to do it during the professional development time, and then that frees up their professional development time for some other things they would like to do. So it's not about monitoring when something is done, it's about what is getting done. When teachers experience that from administration and from the district level, they're more likely to implement things of the like in the classroom. And by no means is this, the end all be all. There are things in here that can be improved. The nice thing is, as a teacher, you can, so you don't have all of these tabs up here, but as a teacher, you can develop your own trainings. And there are districts that have had teachers that develop trainings, or they've had instructional coaches develop trainings, and then those are options for the teachers to take as they work through professional development. It's not something, you might not want to say you can take any of them. You might want to say, in this district, we've got, a list of 20 that you can work on. That's fine. So they can work on those 20, and then you make those district modules so that they have access to them through your district. As we keep coming down through here, so here's a practicing educator. So this has a pretty good little chunk of modules. These are things that, as an educator, you're likely to use. Okay, so you need to know about the ethics. You need to know about bullying prevention. You need to know about copy and fair use, bloodborne pathogens, right to know. These are things that you need to know about. So it's a collection of these blue things that are just modules. You want to learn more about personalized learning? Exactly what we're doing? Here you go. This personalized learning course allows you to take that. Now, the nice part about this is, and professional development is typically like this, most professional development opportunities offer license renewal credit. So in this case, there are some examples of how you can earn license renewal credit, much like a typical professional development opportunity where they're able to earn license renewal credit through some arrangement that you have to issue that license renewal credit. You can see there's a lot on here. I'm not going to go through all of them, but this is just an example. It's a very simple, it's meant to be intuitive, it's meant to be simple, it's not meant to be cumbersome or difficult to use. So this is an example of how we can use personalized professional development to develop personal mastery and, in turn, team learning through systems, specifically technology, that have been developed statewide that most people have used. They might not know to the extent that they can be used.